Hi friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I made these simple champagne cake pops. We're going to start by shaping our cold cake pop dough. Remember that I have my recipe. I'll be linking it down below for you guys. To avoid any cracks on your cake pops, you're going to want to squeeze your cake pop dough. Make sure that you remove any air that may be trapped in between the cake pop. My cake pops are 1 ounce each, so I always weigh them before I start shaping. Right here, I'm just shaping the cake pop, making it look kind of like what a champagne glass cup would look like. And like I said, it really helps if your cake pop dough is cold because it just helps its shape better and it's just easier to shape that way. Right here, I'm just gonna roll the cake pop and make sure that everything is smooth. Once you have your cake pop dough ready, we're gonna move on to the next step. Now for the next step, we're going to be using these candy melts. This is going to be kind of the base of our glass cup. We're going to add a cake pop stick through it, but before that, I'm just adding a small hole through the middle using a toothpick. The reason why is because we don't want to crack our candy melt, so we're going to do this a little bit slowly and just make the hole as big as we can before we start adding our cake pop stick. Once you feel like the hole is big enough, then we're going to add our cake pop stick through it, and that's going to be the base. You're going to want to take your time with this because they can crack and it's really annoying. So just take your time with it and it'll slowly go through. So this is the first step. Once you have the candy melt through it, now you can dip your cake pop stick into some chocolate and then into your cake pop dough. Make sure that you're adding your cake pop stick almost all the way so it doesn't go anywhere. And once you add it, just leave it aside so it hardens and then we can dip our cake pop into the chocolate. Once that chocolate hardens, now we can dip. And right here, I'm dipping all the way and tapping off all the excess chocolate. Make sure that you remove any air bubbles because sometimes if you don't, some oil can seep out of it. So you want to make sure that you're popping all the air bubbles and removing all the excess very carefully. Now we're going to place our cake pop into our cake pop base to let it dry and harden. Once that hardens, we're going to add our gold luster. This is gold mixed with lemon extract. I'll be linking everything down below for you guys. We're going to carefully paint the whole champagne cup using a small brush. This was the most satisfying part. I really liked it. And once you're done with everything, you're going to set it aside and we're going to move on to the next step, which would be adding the little bubbles on top. Now to add that effect, I'm just using some chocolate that I'm gonna kind of drip off of the cup. You're gonna let it sit a little bit. Don't add your sprinkles right away because they'll just make a huge mess. So right here, I'm just letting the chocolate set a little bit before I start adding the sprinkles. As you guys can see, these are the sprinkles that I'm using. I got these little sprinkles at Michael's and I'm carefully adding that to the chocolate. I also added some gold luster to some of the sprinkles and then I added that on top. Now to finish these off, I'm going to be spraying them with a little bit of glitter. I made these for New Year's. Shanti ordered them. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's such an amazing guy. So each box had 3 cake pops and I glued them with some chocolate. I added some mini marshmallows and popcorn to the box and some little chocolates. I then added a black bow. It was very beautiful. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very simple. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more.